So this is another portion of how we label and talk about angles. And so I'm going to title this one again 5.1a. And let's read the information. Some angles have decimal degrees. For example, 26.5 degrees. Angles with decimals can be expressed using degree, minute, second form. That's abbreviated as DMS in general, in which the degrees are subdivided into minutes and seconds as follows. This is particularly used in like longitude and latitude measurements when we need to get very precise. That's the most common way that you would see this, and so it's actually something used in the real world quite commonly. So here we go. This is what it means. 1 degree is 60 minutes, and 1 minute is 60 seconds. The good news is it's the same as time. But instead of 1 hour being 60 minutes, 1 degree is 60 minutes. So 1 degree, if you made that conversion, 1 degree would actually be 3,600 seconds. Think about that. You have 1 degree is 60 minutes, 1 minute is 60 seconds. So 1 degree would be 60 times 60, which is 3,600 seconds. The symbols for degrees, minutes, and seconds. So degrees is what we already know. You put the little circle thing at the top, and then minutes is like 1 apostrophe and seconds is 2 apostrophes. Okay, and that's important to know because you don't always have to have seconds, or you don't have to have all the units. You can have 1 degree and 4 minutes, and you would need to write the correct symbols. So following the examples, we're going to make conversions. So here we are converting decimals to degree, minute, seconds. I'm sorry. We're converting decimal degrees to degree, minute, seconds. So what we need to do first, just think through this process. I want to change the decimal part. The 31 is already there. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is focus on the decimal, which is 0.875. Okay, and if I do that times 60, because there are 60 minutes in 1 degree, I'm going to get 52.5. So this is 52.5 minutes. But now I have another decimal. So I just need to take the decimal left on the minutes, 0.5, and times it by 60 to see how many seconds. 0.5 times 60 is 30 seconds. So my final answer is that this is 31 degrees, 52 minutes, and 30 seconds. Okay? So keep this in mind. This is the process every time. Okay? So I'm going to do one more example with you, and then you're going to be responsible for doing the rest of them on your own. Here we have 15.48 degrees. So the first thing I'm going to do is look at the 0.48. 0.48 degrees is how many minutes? I times it by 60 to find out. 0.48 times 60 is 28.8. I have another decimal, so I'm going to do 0.8 times 60 to see how many seconds. 0.8 times 60 is 48. So now I have my units. Keep in mind, when you go back, you're only keeping the whole numbers on each one. So this is 15 degrees, 28 minutes, and 48 seconds. Okay? So do that on all of these problems. If you calculate the minutes, you do times 60 and you get a whole number, that just means there aren't any seconds, and that's okay. So you could just write how many degrees in minutes and then you're done. If there aren't any seconds, it's no problem. When we flip over to the back, we're going to go the opposite direction. I'm going to convert degree, minute, seconds to decimal degrees, okay? So 73 degrees, 9 minutes, 50 seconds. Here's what we need to know. First of all, I have 9 minutes, and I have to divide that by 60 because it's a portion of 60. 9 out of 60 is 0.15. I'm changing this to a decimal, okay? And then 50 seconds. Now, just to be clear, remember, we are going to use the 3,600 because 1 degree equals 3,600 seconds. So this is going to get me this really long decimal. It's not going to repeat until a few decimal places. So it's going to start repeating 8888888. So I'm going to round that to a 9. Now, if you wanted to put this in your calculator in one step, you could do 73 plus 9 over 60 plus 50 over 3,600. And if you're using your parentheses, you could put this all in your calculator at once and get the answer. If you didn't put it in your calculator, then you would do 73 plus 0.15 plus 0.01389, and your final answer is 73.1639 degrees. Now, we don't normally need 4 decimal places, but it's good practice. So I'm going to go ahead and do one more with you. Keep in mind that in this one, for example, you only have degrees in minutes, so you only need to do the 36 minutes divided by 60. You don't have any seconds. In this one, if I were putting it in my calculator or just writing it out for myself to remember what I need to do, I have 84 plus 52 over 60 plus 18 over 3,600. And then you calculate to get your answer, which is 84.8717. And you can go ahead and give these a try, and then you are done.